pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Penn State's offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Duggar. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They finally stop him. What a solid play. Sets him up. First and goal at the 9. And the Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He gets loose. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going. The ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The sure hands. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. It's Collins. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. 2nd down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Duggar. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can he make it to the marker? Make the stop. Buck the offense and set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it.
Touchdown, Penn State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. We'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they're going to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Collins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Picks up the first, looking for more. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Canes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Now it's second down here. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big throw through the air to your receiver.
Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Duggar. Grab down the middle. It's Bolton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. cage, come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a good throw. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Got a solid drive in the making here. 1st down at their own 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. The defense showing blitz here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Davidson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. Punter comes out for the 1st time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Looking to throw. It's Duggar. It's a short completion to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pass caught.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Carr. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. Too much speed for the defense.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. Lions will kick it away and get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Scanning the field. It's Duggar. Going for his running back. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. And Indy Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Going to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Penn State, as they come roaring back now. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Carr. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Crucial third down play coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looking for a fresh set of downs. He keeps it himself. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Ball handed off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the run, it's Davidson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami. They connect for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Hilton. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Duggar. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The comeback is on. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quick pass, the catch is made. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Canes will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. See if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The back's got it. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The sure hands. It's Gonzalez. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To throw, it's Duggar. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And Miami offense is back on the field. On last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaking free at midfield. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Back to pass. It's Duggar. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
4th down, catches to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the 4th quarter, of course you've got to go for it on 4th down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Duggar. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship.